What's up, people? I just wanted to make a quick video about the Axis Mundi, or the Maypole celebration, or May Day, which is celebrated by many indigenous cultures. And they'll put a pole, they'll erect a pole, and they'll tie all these really beautifully decorated streams and banners, or colorful streams and banners, and they'll string them out from the center of the pole, and then they'll do a dance around the pole, and they'll spin these streamers. If you were standing underneath the pole and looking up, it would be a replication of the Axis Mundi, which is basically a time-lapse delay of the northern star. Of course, they didn't have photography back then, or video cameras to capture this, so how did they do it? Basically, it's real simple. I can remember the first time I experienced an entheogen, or a psychedelic. I was sitting in the back of a pickup truck in my driveway, and on the tailgate, and a car drove by. And when that car drove by, it drove by like... I seen these tracers. Hey, buddy, hold on a second. And the car bent around the corner and came by, and it was just, this long stream of cars. And I was like, holy crap. And then later, in an experience out in nature, I just happened to glance up into the sky, and I got like this motion sickness that came over me when I kind of focused my attention up there. And I noticed that if you just stare at it long enough, everything starts to pivot around that northern star. So one of the reasons we're seeing tracers, when we take certain chemicals that contain DMT, or even LSD is a synthetic dimethyltryptamine, in a sense, it slows down. Some people say it speeds up our circadian rhythm. Some people say it slows it down. I think things like methamphetamines, things that age you quickly, cocaine, all of those things that give you a lot of energy, those speed up your circadian rhythm. You have no chance of seeing what I'm talking about when you're on those types of drugs that alter you. But when you do mushrooms, and you're not partying, you're not mixing it with alcohol, you're not just being silly, you go out and you actually tune yourself in. Take a look at the northern star. It's the most beautiful thing. Just focus your attention on it, and next thing you know, you'll understand what these tracers that you see, and how it correlates to ancient mythology. And it's extremely beautiful. And just imagine this, though. When we look at the stars today, it's like looking through a keyhole. The ancients had 98% greater visibility than we have today in most places on the earth. So what they saw up there was just like us looking through 99 keyholes compared to one. And you gotta imagine, it must have been unbelievable. But just wanted to share that quick video. I'm going to make a few more on ancient mythology and ethnomycology for some friends of mine if they get a chance to watch them, like a Christmas story, an Easter story, and a couple other things. But I want to start with that maypole. There's a lot more to it, but that's the simple deduction as to why they're doing that. Most people would look at that and go, what the hell are they doing? Why are they spinning these streamers around a pole like this and dancing? And it doesn't make a lot of sense to people, but you take some mushrooms and you look at the northern star and you sit there long enough, or you can do this on your own. We have these chemicals in our brain. The best time to do that on your own, about 3:30 in the morning. And pagans, or some people would call it the witching hour, but it's also the hour where the Earth's natural electromagnetic induction starts roaring back up to protect us from the sun as we're spinning through it, and it starts coming through the ground. And that's when we're normally sleeping in a rapid eye movement, when we're all pretty heavy into sleep. And a lot of times when people push themselves past staying up real late and push them past that 3:30, 4 o'clock mark, it kind of starts throwing off their circadian rhythm, and then they start having sleep problems. Like little kids do it for the first time, and then they want to do it again because you get a rush. But if you were to go out and meditate during those hours, that's a natural time when the Earth is going to assist you in releasing of these tryptamines, the same things that make us dream and hallucinate in our dreams, and slow down our circadian rhythm until we go to sleep. So if you're going to do it naturally, you want to go out at that hour, sit, meditate, stare at the axis mundi until you see the world tree start to spin. It's really pretty. I'll leave that at that. And maybe I'll make another video about other stuff. Bye. Have a good day, people. Be blessed.